if you're not doing it for like, oh, don't do that, oh, you bring the drinks, or you put the chopsticks down. Hi guys, I'm Selena. Oh my god, I said Selena. Okay, again. So, hi guys, I'm Selena. I'm 21 years old and I'm from Germany. Nice to meet you. Yes, I call my parents usually at least once a week, maybe twice, but usually once a week. Usually it's just me telling a lot of stories from what I did in the past days. A lot of things are happening here in Korea, whereas my parents just like have work and my little brother's in school and stuff, so it's usually me talking about my life here. Today I'm going to talk about a few things that are totally normal in Korea, but kind of surprising to my parents in Germany. The first thing I want to talk about is Nunchi. So one day I tried to explain to my parents kind of the principle of Korean Nunchi. I think a lot of countries have some kind of Nunchi, but Korean ones is kind of different and kind of specific. For example, when you go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant, buffet, whatever. You go, for example, to get your food, then the friends at the table, they will start putting chopsticks down, they will start getting some tissues, they will start getting spoons, some will go and bring the drinks. It's like people don't talk, oh, you bring the drinks or you put the chopsticks down. They just do, and it's like this kind of talking without words. When we go to all-you-can-eat restaurants, for example, usually just everybody gets their own stuff. So if I go and take my food, I will also get my own spoon, I will get my own fork, I will get my own tissues, my own drink. If you want to be like considerate of others, you can bring theirs too, but usually everybody just gets their own stuff. Second one, table manners. Table manners are a really important thing for us in Germany. If you don't really act upon the table manners that are like written in society, you seem to be really rude. Whereas here in Korea, I feel like table manners don't exist that much, or they're just really different from the ones we know. So for example, when it comes to drinking out of the bowl, here in Korea, as soon as your soup is like, or even at the beginning, like you just get the soup out of the bowl and they just go like with the bowl and be like, and in Germany, you don't ever do that. If you're at home, maybe, but in restaurants, never. So what you will do, you will take the spoon and you will get the soup with the spoon, and then at the end you will like bend the bowl and then you will like keep eating like that. I mean, if my parents would see me doing that here in Korea, they would be like, okay, that's fine, like everybody does it there. If I would start doing that in Germany, they would not be really happy about it. It would be like, no, don't do that, it's like not table manners, you have to behave, we're in a restaurant. I would be like, sorry. Third one, busking, especially dance busking. In Germany, busking is quite popular as well. When you go to especially bigger cities, there will always be some spots where you can like spot some small bands or like some cute children playing their violin. It's really popular in Germany as well, just as it is here in Korea. What I noticed and what I told to my parents was, oh, actually there's a lot of dance busking here. And they were like, dance busking? So like people just dance in the middle of the street? And I was like, yeah, they will just start dancing in the middle of the street, and usually it's groups, so there will be like 4, 5, 6 people dancing in the middle of the street, which is like really not something you would see in Germany. So they were surprised when they heard that, because in Germany it's all about singing or instruments.
Do you like dancing?
I love dancing. Like I myself have been dancing for like more than 10 years now, so I really enjoy it, yeah. Fourth one, couple outfits. I mean, personally, I think couple outfits can be quite cute when it's not too much, but couple outfits in Germany would probably be quite cringy. So I talked to my parents, especially to my mom, when you talk about like girl stuff, and I was like, oh, like so many couples in Korea have like couple outfits, and they were like, what are couple outfits? And I was like, oh, basically it's you and your partner, you wear the same clothes or like same colored clothes, and it can start from just a shirt and pants, it can go over to like bags and like rings and shoes and everything. And you see that quite a lot here in Korea. So they were like, really, like people do that? And I was like, yeah, because in Germany, if you would start wearing the same clothes with the person right next to you, it's a little bit weird. If if you're not doing it for like any theater premiere thing, or if you're trying to act on a movie or something, people will not wear couple outfits. Fifth and last one is asking age in Germany. Asking for the age in Korea is basically necessary because you need to know if someone is younger or older than you in order to know how to behave towards them. Whereas Germany, first of all, we don't really care about the age. We meet someone and we can tell, oh, they're like in their 20s, they're like in their 40s, so we know how to behave according to how we look at them. But asking for the age is often considered really rude, so especially like older women don't like it if you go up to them are like, sorry, like how old are you? And they will be like, excuse me, like I don't think that's any of your business. So don't ask for people's age in Germany unless you know them really well and you really want to know, but don't do it. Maybe when you're like ordering drinks and they have to check if you're like an adult, if on the legal age. Or maybe when you go to clubs, like they're like those 30 plus clubs, so you're only allowed to get in when you're like 30 years or older, then they will ask for it, but besides that, there is no reason to ask for the age in Germany. So among all these things I told now, I think my parents would be most surprised of the last one, so the age one. So if my parents came to Korea and somebody asked them for their age, I think they would be a little bit like startled at first, like, oh, like, why do you want to know? Is it important? Like, we don't think you have to know, it's like our privacy, kind of like that. They would not be super offended, but just like really surprised, like, why is that person suddenly asking me for my age? Usually it's like, oh, what do you work? What is your name? Do you have kids? And not like, what is your age? So today I talked about 5 different things that my parents would be really surprised of if they came to Korea, because they're totally not normal in Germany, whereas they are in Korea. And if you like this video, then please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!